Risky Whiskey episode
3.
something. And this is a bottle from none other than the man, the myth, the legend himself, Frank August. What a hell of a man.
What a hell of a man who doesn't exist. But
Spoiler alert.
I'd like to hear more on that.
before we get into this, we just got a comment on our last, or actually the first Risky Whiskey of the season. _beard_life_ said he was sipping on Triple Oak as he watched our Risky Whiskey and definitely got some pineapple and cinnamon. Technically, this is my first bourbon and I like it.
Ooh, good for you.
Heck yeah,
Beard
buddy.
Life.
Let's
Beard Life.
go.
That was your first bourbon?
First bourbon.
And you went with, is
Triple
that
Oak.
Total Wine exclusive?
Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
It's a good bottle.
They talked you into that one, buddy.
Well,
But it's a good one.
yeah, we were pre-gaming with it actually while we were setting up for the podcast, and it holds up.
It holds up. It's a good bottle.
It's a good bottle. So I'm glad you like it. I'm glad that it was your first
enjoyed
bottle.
it.
Also, I'm not sure if you're into old fashions, but it is a very good old fashioned bourbon. So why am I even here? All right. Frank August is the Risky Whiskey for this one.
And he apparently doesn't exist.
Yeah, so what's up with that?
Wah, wah,
So
wah.
Frank August, basically, according to Google, is just more of a vibe. They're frank about their flavors. They're frank about their values and their beliefs. So it's Frank August, but the guy who actually owned it is CEO and co-founder of former denim and fashion executive for AG Jeans and Baldwin Jeans. So the guy who actually owns this is a fashion executive.
Yeah, the hopes went down. Does
At
it?
least he's not a former football player.
Former four-time Super Bowl champion. I mean, what's more cool, that or a guy that makes jeans?
I hope this is better. I've actually been eyeing this bottle for no other reason than I like the bottle. I want to finish the bourbon and use it as my infinity bottle.
Is Baldwin denim jeans? Is that a brand from the Baldwins in Hollywood? Alec Baldwin and the likes of.
The CEO's name is Jonathan Crocker, but let me look.
Is he making jeans for Alec Baldwin? Hey, them some killer jeans.
Let's see here.
Anybody, you get the joke?
I get.
He killed that person on accident.
Yeah.
Terrible. Terrible.
All right, let's see here. It is from, if you guys are filling this in, it is from Bardstown.
Oh, sorry. Google also said it's distilled in an undisclosed location in Kentucky, so it's not MGP/Ross and Squibb. They actually
Good.
distill it themselves, which is interesting. It's a little secret.
Wait, is it distilled by them?
Okay, the back of the bottle says distilled and aged in Kentucky,
Okay.
bottled by Frank August / Bardstown, Kentucky.
Oh.
So I'm guessing Frank August employees bottled it in
It's
Bardstown.
still sourced whiskey.
Yeah.
It's
I
just
would
it's sourced
say
from Kentucky.
It's probably sourced from Bardstown.
Yeah, which that's where if you want
There's
good
a
whiskey,
lot.
that's where you get it.
So this does not disclose an age statement.
At least 4 years. How much did this bottle cost you?
I think it was
It was like 70.
50% alcohol per volume, 100 proof. Like that. I'm very excited for this quart.
Are you?
Yeah, I've been ready to pull this quart.
It's pretty good.
I'm pretty solid. Not as big of a quart as I thought it was. That's a nice weight, though. Not as good as the Castle.
I
Did you
was
just buy
hoping-
that because that was a metal cork topper? Oh,
I've
yeah.
been-
And it's not plastic.
Well, you can kill somebody with this.
Yeah.
Probably. Put it in their butthole and like feed them a bunch of water.
I was thinking something completely different. I was thinking if you shot it from a cannon at them.
Plug the
But
pooper.
yeah,
and
maybe
try to-
if you put it in their butthole, it would maybe kill them.
Maybe if you put it in their butthole and waterboarded them, yeah, that might work. Good call, Shad.
That's what I'm here for.
Let's get a sniffer in here.
Interesting nose.
Get a little bit of dark fruit.
It's more on the citrusy spectrum, but
Yeah, I think that's a dark. No, that'd be a light
You're
fruit.
getting citrus.
I'm getting like lime or is there ripe orange?
I could see lime, but I'm getting mostly like already chewed bubble gum. Like the flavor's already gone.
Really?
I'm getting a little. It's a lot sweet.
I'm getting
Citrusy to me.
like a little bit of toffee.
Confectionery sugar on some boring pancakes.
Well, let's see here.
It's like you took pancakes and instead of putting maple syrup on it, you just put confectionery sugar. Nothing jumps out at you, right?
No, I'm not kidding. That's why I said balanced.
That's why, like, I'm literally seeing pancakes or waffles, but no syrup, just confectionery sugar. Eat your dry ass fucking waffles.
Cornbread?
I could see cornbready, like a sweeter cornbread.
Yeah.
Funnel cake.
What did I miss while I was You guys are on something totally different.
Yeah, I'm not getting the citrus off this.
Yeah, the more I smell it, the more I'm just getting just basic, like bready sweetness.
Yeah.
I am missing something.
It's honestly not nothing that's jumping out. That's
No.
like this is gonna be amazing. I've been sniffing this thing for long enough. It's time for me to get a handle on it, buddy.
All right, yeah.
Okay, hits you up front. Hits you off right off the bat, but not.
It's weird because it's got a great mouthfeel to me. It's got that nice spice, and the finish is long, but it literally doesn't go anywhere. Mm-hmm. It's like tonic water where you get the fizzy, but no flavor. This is
The finish is long, but it gets a little bit
Bitter.
it's like 7-Up or something. It disappears on you.
diet flavory to me,
Yeah.
where it's sweet, but it's weak sweet.
I get the sweet in the early game of the finish, and then it goes to like like what you're talking about, like that not so good sweet.
The
But
initial mouth, the flavor is good.
It's
I don't
hot
I
off-
don't
yeah.
love the finish though.
For 100 proof, it's punching higher than 100 proof.
I agree with that.
It's very proofy.
It's kind of bitter in the finish, actually.
Huh. I think this is very middle of the road.
Yeah, I don't hate it. But for $70,
$70, that's a fail.
Yeah.
And
Then
it's not your fault. Like, that's a nice bottle. I would have tried that.
nice bottle. I would be very curious to try the batch proof or the
Yeah.
full proof.
yeah. I agree with you though. I think it punches higher than 100 proof.
It definitely. If you
Especially
like
the-
that, if you like the ethanol-y, like hotness of bourbon, you might like this.
I'm getting kind of filmy.
I think
the
to its
end of the
detriment, though. I don't think it has the flavor to back that up. And now I'm actually am. Have you drank bubbly? Either one of you guys?
Yes.
Like a lime bubbly
Ooh, they're gross.
on the back end. That's very lime
gross.
bubbly to me. Like faint lime flavors. And you get like all the fizziness, but it's like you just get the faint flavors with the fizziness, and it's just gone.
I get
You're
that.
like,
If I was to make a graph about how I like this, it starts off low, spikes up real quick, then comes back down low.
it does.
It's like starts off hot, goes to this like good sweet, and then immediately comes down to a bad sweet.
I actually think the only thing I don't like about it is the finish. I like the initial taste or the initial mouthfeel, and then I like that spike that you're talking about, but the finish gets a little bit filmy and diety.
I gave the nose a 2.5. Because why? Like, it didn't smell bad. It was just hard to, like, it smells like some kind of sweetbread
Yeah.
to me.
I think this averages out at about middle of the road for me.
What did you all think about the mouthfeel? I thought the mouthfeel was.
I thought it was good.
Decent.
I gave it a 3.
Yeah, I think it deserves a 3 on mouthfeel.
I gave it a 4 on mouthfeel for the proof.
It's actually a really good mouthfeel.
I think it's a great mouthfeel for 100 proof.
Probably should have jumped my mouthfeel up a little bit, but I didn't.
All right, so overall, I'm thinking mine's probably about a 2.
Mine's a
2.5.
2.6.
Yeah.
I'm not going to do the math, but mine's about a 2.5.
Yeah, I think 2.5. It's middle of the road.
It's
yeah.
it's middle, slightly better than middle, maybe.
The
But
thing is, it punches higher than 100 proof, but then the price of it cancels it out immediately because you shouldn't have to pay $70 for something that tastes like this.
Yeah.
no, I 100% agree with that.
Okay, the hard question is Infinity or Shipfinity?
I think Shitfinity.
Yeah, it's hard for these middle of the road, but I think I agree Shipfinity.
Yeah.
Very typical sourced whiskey to me. Since there is nothing in the Shitfinity as of right now, it's definitely gonna make a great addition to it. I'm sorry, $70 Knob Creek 12 year Larceny barrel proof. Like, there's just better options at $70. This, if you got $70 and you want to buy one bottle, there's better bottles to
I
buy.
agree with
Well, how about this?
Any
though?
rabbit hole, honestly.
How about this though?
Penelope barrel strength
What-
almost.
What if you're thinking about buying a decanter, which I'm pretty sure this one was about $40? What if you're thinking about buying a decanter? Would you rather just buy the Frank August and get free bourbon in your decanter?
If you really want that particular bottle, I guess.
There you go. I'll probably use it a little bit as a mixer too, just to help her get rid of it so we can have an Infinity
But it's
bottle.
definitely not an exciting pour.
No.
For $70, no. No.
Sorry,
So,
Frank August.
There you have it.
Do
Sorry,
you
Frank.
agree? Do you disagree? Let us know
In the comments
in
below.
the comments.
Drink responsibly.
And subscribe so we can finally open up our Eagle Rare 17.
Exactly. That's our 1,000 subscriber / making. What is it called? Monetization. No.
Partner.
Partner.
So it's you guys' fault. It's you guys' fault for not subscribing.
Frankly, just
So-
didn't make the cut.
I'm sorry. I see what you did there.
I know, I put it in the wrong spot, but you guys started saying cool stuff. Just sit for a minute.